There is a prominent position for the Book of Enoch in the canon of religious writings, since it provides a fresh viewpoint on the ancient teachings and stories that took place. Enoch, Noah's great-grandfather, is credited with writing this apocryphal work, which is believed to have been composed between the 3rd century BCE and the 1st century CE. The Book of Enoch has been known to have a significant impact on a number of different theological traditions, including Judaism and Christianity, despite the fact that it is not included in the established Bible. The picture of a black Jesus in the Book of Enoch is one of the features of the book that has generated the most controversy. The typical depiction of Jesus as a white man is called into question by this representation, which has sparked arguments and discussions among some members of the Christian community. Some long-held beliefs are called into question by the concept of a black Jesus, which also raises problems regarding the variety of representations that can be found in religious literature. A number of situations have resulted in the prohibition of the Book of Enoch due to the controversy that has surrounded the portrayal of a black Jesus in the book. According to certain interpretations, the depiction of Jesus in the book as a black person poses a threat to the established religious narratives and power structures. The revelation of a black Jesus demands a re-evaluation of historical representations and poses a threat to the cultural standards that are already in place. A number of factors contributed to the decision to prohibit the publication of the Book of Enoch. These factors include worries regarding the validity of the text as well as the possibility that it could destabilize established religious hierarchy. Beyond the text itself, the implications of unveiling a black Jesus touch on broader themes of representation, diversity, and inclusivity in religious discourse. These issues are brought up in the context of religious discourse. In conclusion, the portrayal of a black Jesus in the Book of Enoch presents a novel viewpoint on well-known events and contradicts the ideas that are commonly held. A more inclusive and diversified understanding of spiritual traditions is something that is constantly being sought after, and the controversy that has surrounded the literature that has been prohibited has brought to light the complexity of religious interpretation. The visions and predictions of Enoch, which are recounted in the Book of Enoch, provide a look into a world filled with heavenly mysteries and insights about the cosmos. According to the narrative, Enoch is portrayed as a righteous man who is bestowed with amazing insights into the workings of the divine realm and the nature of the universe. Enoch reveals a rich tapestry of esoteric knowledge that challenges traditional understandings of reality. This is accomplished through a series of vivid visions and meetings with heavenly entities. The teachings of Enoch have had a significant influence on the beliefs and practices of various religious groups, contributing to the formation of the manner in which adherents interpret and interact with spiritual realities. The revelations of Enoch place a strong emphasis on the significance of moral purity, righteousness, and adherence to the commandments of God. His teachings act as a moral compass for those who believe in him, directing them toward a life that is characterized by religiosity and morality. The concept of divine justice and judgment occurs frequently throughout Enoch's revelations, and it is one of the most important topics. The prophet Enoch foretells that there will be a final judgment in which those who are righteous will be rewarded, while those who are wicked will be punished for their sins. This concept emphasizes the concept of accountability as well as the assumption that all activities are ultimately evaluated by a higher authority. According to Enoch's visions, God is portrayed as a transcendent and all-powerful being who administers the universe with wisdom and compassion. These visions also delve into the nature of the divine. The literature delves into the complexity of the relationship between humans and the divine, bringing to light the interconnectedness of the material and spiritual realms. The revelations of Enoch, seen as a whole, provide a complex tapestry of themes and ideas that continue to resonate with people from a variety of theological traditions. Readers are prompted to ponder significant concerns regarding the nature of existence, the meaning of life, and the ultimate fate of the soul by the literature that has been forbidden. It is a monument to the continuing power of spiritual understanding and the pursuit of heavenly truth that Enoch's legacy continues to live on. In religious books like the Book of Enoch, the historical background of depicting Jesus as black is a complicated and multidimensional subject. This is because of the historical context. There has been a significant amount of variation in the depiction of Jesus throughout the course of history, from one country and creative tradition to another. However, there have been alternative images of Jesus as black, Middle Eastern, or Asian in a variety of religious writings and artworks. This is despite the fact that the predominant image of Jesus in Western art and iconography has been that of a white man. A variety of comments and responses have been evoked from religious experts, believers, and members of the wider community as a result of the revelation of a black Jesus in the Book of Enoch. In an effort to challenge the Eurocentric conceptions of Jesus that have been prevalent for decades, some people have embraced this representation as a strong symbol of diversity and inclusiveness. Nevertheless, there are many who have voiced their skepticism and opposition to the concept of a black Jesus, expressing issues over the historical veracity and theological ramifications of such a concept. It is important to note that the repercussions of rejecting traditional representations of Jesus are significant and far-reaching. In the Book of Enoch, Jesus is depicted as a black person, which causes existing narratives to be disrupted and puts into question the preconceptions and biases that are the foundation of traditional depictions of the divine. Because of this revelation, long-held beliefs are being forced to be re-evaluated, and a more nuanced understanding of the cultural and historical settings in which religious texts are read is being invited. The controversy that has surrounded the picture of a black Jesus in the Book of Enoch has brought to light the ongoing arguments that are taking place in the realm of religious discourse around representation, diversity, and cultural identity. We are challenged to adopt a more comprehensive and expansive image of spirituality as a result of this, since it compels us to reassess the ways in which we create and visualize sacred beings. In the end, the depiction of a black Jesus in the literature that is prohibited encourages us to challenge our preconceived notions and biases, which in turn opens up new opportunities for debate and comprehension in the world of faith and belief. The censorship of specific writings throughout history has been influenced by a variety of historical and theological causes, and the banning of the Book of Enoch can be traced back to a combination of these factors throughout history. In the case of the Book of Enoch, the depiction of a black Jesus and the text's different theological ideas have been seen to represent a challenge to the establishment of existing religious narratives and power structures. This challenge to orthodoxy has frequently been met with repression and oppression by religious authorities that are attempting to preserve control over the interpretations of fundamental doctrines. Authorities have been responsible for a substantial portion of the suppression of works such as the Book of Enoch, which pose a challenge to conventional beliefs and call into question the established order. Throughout the course of history, religious leaders and institutions have held the power to control the transmission of religious literature. They have been responsible for deciding which books are regarded orthodox and which are considered heretical. Censorship of other religious perspectives serves to sustain the authority of religious hierarchy and to strengthen the ideologies that are now in power. There is a significant impact that censorship has on the spread of different religious perspectives, which in turn restricts the variety of voices and ideas that are present within the realm of religious discourse. The authorities restrict access to alternate interpretations of sacred books and discourage the development of fresh religious insights when they prohibit texts such as the Book of Enoch from being read. Because of this restriction, the free flow of ideas is hampered, and the formation of a religious landscape that is more inclusive and pluralistic is impeded. It is important to note that the prohibition of the Book of Enoch highlights the intricacies of censorship as well as the ways in which power relations influence the interpretation and diffusion of religious writings. We are able to get a more profound comprehension of the factors that are employed in the formation of religious discourse and the repercussions that are associated with the limitation of alternative points of view if we investigate the factors that are responsible for the censoring of writings that contradict established narratives. In the end, the prohibition of works such as the Book of Enoch brings up significant concerns regarding the limitations of religious expression, as well as authority and orthodoxy. A strong influence on contemporary religious discourse continues to be exerted by the Book of Enoch, despite the fact that it has been banned and prohibited in certain religious circles. It continues to resonate with individuals who are looking for knowledge that has been concealed or suppressed, and it inspires a re-evaluation of conventional beliefs. When it comes to spirituality, morality, and the nature of the divine, the teachings of Enoch continue to be applicable in the modern world because they provide a fresh perspective on these topics. Readers are being challenged to dive deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos and the workings of the divine realm as a result of Enoch's disclosures, which have spurred a renewed interest in investigating hidden or suppressed information. Seekers are encouraged to question established dogmas and embrace a more expanded understanding of spiritual realities by means of the prohibited text, which acts as a portal to alternate interpretations of religious truths. The revelations of Enoch have had an impact that is not limited to the bounds of a single theological tradition. Consequently, they have had an impact on a wide variety of cultural and religious traditions all across the world. The teachings of Enoch have been a source of inspiration for artists, writers, and intellectuals from a wide range of fields, and they have influenced how we view and interact with the sacred and the supernatural that we encounter. The continuing influence of the Prohibition text is evidence of the language's capacity to transcend cultural barriers and its attraction to people of all backgrounds, and the process of encouraging believers to re-evaluate their preconceived notions and investigate new paths of spiritual inquiry. The revelations of Enoch have left an unmistakable effect on the cultural and religious traditions of this world. It is possible to observe the effect of the prohibited text in the numerous interpretations and adaptations of Enoch's teachings in a variety of religious contexts. This illustrates the continuing force of his message and the timeless significance of his ideas. Readers and academics alike continue to be captivated by the legacy and significance of the Book of Enoch, which provides a glimpse into a world filled with divine mysteries and concealed information. In spite of the fact that it was banned, the work has had a lasting impact, which highlights the everlasting power of spiritual understanding and the pursuit of truth in a world that is both complex and always changing. The Book of Enoch is a prohibited manuscript that questions traditional beliefs and offers a fresh perspective on ancient wisdom. In this video, we have dived into the fascinating realm of the Book of Enoch, which allows us to explore its intriguing world. It is the portrayal of divine mysteries and cosmic truths that gives Enoch's revelations their relevance. These revelations invite readers to consider the essence of existence and the workings of the divine realm. Discussions and debates regarding representation, diversity, and inclusivity in religious tales have been started as a result of the controversy that has surrounded the depiction of a black Jesus in the text in order to cultivate a more comprehensive and nuanced understanding of spiritual traditions. It is vital to investigate the various points of view that are presented in religious books, such as the Book of Enoch. It is possible for us to extend our perspectives and develop a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of ideas and practices that define our environment if we engage with different interpretations and challenge conventional narratives. Although we have reached the end of our conversation regarding the Book of Enoch and the revelation of a black Jesus, I would want to encourage viewers to continue their investigation into this intriguing subject. Explore the complexity of religious texts and teachings by seeking out additional resources, participating in conversations with other people, and delving further into the subject matter. Our own understanding can be enriched, and we can create a worldview that is more inclusive and empathic if we maintain an openness to different points of view and if we embrace the variety of spiritual traditions. In conclusion, the legacy of the Book of Enoch continues to live on as a tribute to the everlasting power of spiritual understanding and the determination to discover the truth. In order to further our comprehension of the divine and the secrets of the cosmos, let us continue to investigate, question, and gain knowledge from the various points of view that comprise our understanding. Throughout his visionary experiences, Uriel reveals to Enoch the secrets of the heavens, the movements of the celestial bodies, and the hidden workings of the universe. The Book of Enoch also delves into the concept of the Watchers, a group of fallen angels who are believed to have been responsible for introducing forbidden knowledge to humanity. These Watchers, led by the angel Semyaza, are said to have descended to Earth, mated with human women, and taught mankind a wide range of esoteric arts and technologies. The text presents the Watchers and the Nephilim, the offspring of these forbidden unions, as the catalysts for the corruption and violence that ultimately led to the great flood described in the biblical account of Noah. This cosmic rebellion against the divine order is a central theme in the Book of Enoch, and it highlights the text's profound exploration of the nature of sin, temptation, and the consequences of human hubris. In addition to its cosmological and angelological teachings, the Book of Enoch also contains a remarkable apocalyptic vision that has captivated readers for centuries. The text presents a detailed account of the last days, in which Enoch witnesses the unfolding of a cosmic struggle between the forces of good and evil, culminating in a final judgment and the establishment of a new, righteous order. The apocalyptic section of the Book of Enoch describes a series of cataclysmic events, including the destruction of the wicked, the resurrection of the righteous, and the establishment of a messianic kingdom. This vision of the end times has had a profound influence on various eschatological beliefs and has been interpreted and reinterpreted by countless scholars and religious thinkers throughout history. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Book of Enoch's apocalyptic vision is its depiction of the Son of Man, a figure who is closely associated with the Messiah and the final judgment. This enigmatic figure, who is sometimes identified with the Archangel Michael or the pre-incarnate Christ, is portrayed as a powerful, transcendent being who will judge the living and the dead and usher in a new, eternal kingdom. The Book of Enoch's vision of the Son of Man has had a significant impact on the development of Christology and has been the subject of much scholarly debate and interpretation. Some scholars argue that this figure represents a precursor to the Christian understanding of the Messiah, while others see it as a distinct and unique expression of apocalyptic thought within the Judaic tradition. The hidden teachings of the Book of Enoch have also had a profound impact on various esoteric and mystical traditions throughout history. The text's detailed descriptions of the angelic hierarchy, the celestial realms, and the secrets of the natural world have captivated the imagination of alchemists, Gnostics, Kabbalists, and other esoteric practitioners. One of the most notable areas of influence is in the field of alchemy, where the Book of Enoch's cosmological and angelological teachings have been incorporated into the alchemical worldview. The text's descriptions of the Watchers and their forbidden knowledge have been interpreted as metaphors for the transformation and purification of the human soul, as well as the manipulation of the natural elements. Similarly, the Book of Enoch's apocalyptic vision and its depiction of the Son of Man have been influential in various Gnostic and Kabbalistic traditions. These esoteric schools of thought have often incorporated the text's themes of cosmic struggle, spiritual enlightenment, and the promise of a new, transcendent order. The enduring influence of the Book of Enoch can be seen in the ways in which it has been reinterpreted and reimagined by diverse spiritual and mystical traditions throughout history. From the alchemists of the Middle Ages to the modern-day Kabbalists, the text's hidden teachings continue to captivate and inspire those seeking a deeper understanding of the mysteries of the universe and the human condition. And the modern era, the Book of Enoch has also gained renewed attention and interest among scholars, theologians, and spiritual seekers. As more ancient manuscripts and fragments of the text have been discovered and studied, our understanding of its historical significance and theological implications has deepened. One of the most important developments in the study of the Book of Enoch has been the ongoing efforts to uncover and translate the various textual traditions that have survived throughout the centuries. While the most complete version of the text is the Ethiopic version, which was preserved in the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, scholars have also studied the Aramaic and Greek fragments that have been discovered in the Dead Sea Scrolls and other ancient sources. These textual studies have shed new light on the complex and multifaceted nature of the Book of Enoch, revealing the text's evolution and adaptation across different cultural and religious contexts. By examining the nuances and variations between the different versions of the text, scholars have been able to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the Book of Enoch's place within the broader landscape of ancient Jewish and Christian literature. Moreover, the renewed interest in the Book of Enoch has also led to a resurgence of scholarly debate and interpretation. Theologians, historians, and philosophers have all contributed to the ongoing conversation surrounding the text's cosmology, angelology, and apocalyptic vision, offering new insights and perspectives that continue to shape our understanding of this enigmatic work. As we have explored, the Book of Enoch is a remarkable and multifaceted text that has captivated the imagination of scholars, spiritual seekers, and esoteric practitioners throughout history. Its detailed cosmology, angelology, and apocalyptic visions offer a unique window into the worldview of early Judaic and Christian traditions, while also serving as a testament to the enduring human quest for spiritual knowledge and transcendence. Whether one approaches the Book of Enoch from a theological, historical, or esoteric perspective, its hidden teachings continue to inspire and challenge us, inviting us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe and the human condition. As we continue to uncover and interpret this remarkable text, we may just find that its insights hold the power to transform and illuminate our understanding of the Bible.